When you win twice in a row, don't change your starting 11 is the philosophy for Hull City staff. Ingram in goal, Christie, Jones, McLaughlin, Elder, Tufan, Doherty, Seri and Slater midfield 4, and Connolly and Oscar going up front. The bench for the Tigers: Carl Darlow, Louis Coyle, Jacob Greaves, Ryan Woods, Ryan Longman, a return for Pelkas, and a first appearance on the bench for Malcolm Ebiuwe. One goal already in the Championship. That's come away at Coventry, where Luton have gone in front. Meanwhile, Hull City trying to get the ball into the penalty area with a over-the-top through ball, searching for Connolly by Christie, which was a little too aggressive and will just wander out of play for a goal kick. Smallbone in possession past halfway with Hoover alongside him. Smallbone's going to try and whip the ball in himself along the deck. It's partially cleared by Jones. Smallbone once again into the area, and he will take a swipe at goal this time as the ball broke to him in the penalty area. The Southampton loanee has been one of the key influences of this opening 12 minutes, and he fancied his chances that time. Burnley top of the table and already in front in their match at Turf Moor. They lead by 1-0. Stoke City now looking to open the scoring here, as a cross from the right hand side by Sterling is blocked by Jones, and once again Hull City have to just clear away, but Stoke City have got numbers in the right places to get onto wherever the clearance goes at this moment in time, as Lauren tackled this time by Doherty, and now Oscar will soldier forward. He's 30 yards out. He's going to rifle one from a long way out. It's forced a save from Sarkic, and Oscar getting onto the ball, driving forwards, and that's his first opportunity of the game. He carried it forward a good 20 yards, decided to strike because there was not much around him. Connolly had 2 men on him, and Hull City with their first set piece in front of what has been a very quiet Bootham end at the moment, as Elder will deliver towards the back post. Doherty there, and he forces a save again from Sarkic. He nodded it into the ground, Greg Doherty. That was a big chance for Hull City, and the marking was poor from Stoke's perspective. Doherty on the penalty spot was wrestling with Thompson, who just about got back over to the left-hand side, but midway into Hull City's half. They've gone for it very quickly, Stoke City, and a shot comes in, which is parried by Ingram, but then he gets the second pickings. Ingram eventually has the ball as Laurent tried to get the final touch. Stoke City trying to catch Hull City cold there. It was a 2-man wall. They decided to play it down into the penalty area on the left side, and then the shot came in, as it was clever thinking from Thompson trying to catch Hull City napping, but Ingram was switched on and keeps the scoreline at 0-0 for now. Stoke again try and play it through the middle, and Elder cuts it out away from Smallbone. He advances into the Stoke half. Elder sliding in, gets the ball free towards Slater. Advantage given. Slater has tried to catch Sarkic out with a shot himself towards the front post. Both players from the challenge of Elder and Hoover are still lying on the ground in the middle of the Stoke City half. The ball eventually goes out of play, and now Andy Woolmer will invite the physios on. Slater on the left-hand side, the recipient from a slide tackle stroke pass from Callum Elder. And then Slater trying to put it into the penalty area and try to tuck it near the near post, and we've just got his bearings a little wrong. Alex Neil pondering, pointing and demanding from those in the striped tops. Liam Rossini just taking a consultation in the dugout area as the ball is lifted up into the air towards Oscar. Oscar will eventually leap and gets it down to Connolly. 2v2 here, and Connolly through to Tufan. Big moment here. Ozan Tufan, it's blocked well. What a moment that could have been for him. Ozan Tufan just has a little look towards the penalty area. It was a nice through ball played by Connolly, and good last-ditch defending there from Fox, sliding in on the watered surface. Seri on halfway, going back into his own half with a pass towards McLaughlin. Now to Ingram, who's very advanced. He slips near the centre circle. That's how far up the pitch he was. A Stoke City win back possession, and a bit of head tennis in the midfield. Doherty Sees the ball go into Stoke City's grasp and then immediately back into the Tigers as Tufan battles away. Pushes it through to Seri in the middle. Tufan, aggressive press from Stoke City as Thompson led the charge. Hull City, though, evade the danger and they just reset back to McLaughlin. Goes long, diagonal towards Slater. He nods it down the line, looking for Connolly. Was he pushed through the back there? Yes, he was. Andy Walmer with a very strong arm to point for a free kick in favour of the away side. Both Tufan and Seri standing over it. Stoke City line up with 7 in a line. A couple of yards away from that 6-yard line. Whilst Hull City have 5 to aim at. Doherty may join the party. Tufan deciding to go for it himself. Hooking it towards the line. Pushed away by Sarkic and then cleared by Smallbone. A throw-in. Still right up towards Stoke City's penalty area. Less than 10 to go in this first half. And Tufan this time wanted to catch out the goalkeeper. Slater on halfway with Seri and Doherty there, 3 in a line at the moment as the ball is sent over to only as far as Christie, who nods it back safely and soundly towards Ingram as they looked for a big diagonal. Stoke City's midfield and attacking at the moment, quite fluid. There's not a lot of shape to it as McLaughlin goes back towards Ingram. 5 in a line now for Stoke as Hull City try and work out of their own penalty area. Jones to Doherty down the line to Christie. Christie again trying to punch it in field, but it's temporarily won back by Stoke and then given away just as quickly. Tufan up to Connolly, a magnificent touch on the edge of the area. Connolly now opening up to shoot. Oh, wide of the target. He appeals for a corner. Andy Walmer very quickly signals for a goal kick and walks away. Connolly stands in bemusement, but Tufan's ball forward was magnificently brought down by Connolly. That is a textbook touch. And then he worked it into the D of the penalty area, and it really wasn't far away at all as he took it on from 20 yards. Don't think Sarkic will be too happy that he got the shot away. Hull City have been chanting away in this first half. It's now Stoke City's turn as they try to create a bit more atmosphere inside Bet365 Stadium. Ball runs across the feet of Fox. Tufan out of nowhere. Chance to cross into the area, looking for Oscar. That looks like it's been headed behind. But instead it's a goal kick, which for most of the away following they're unhappy about. Wilmot let the ball run across his body. It was Fox even. Tufan then delivered into the area. Oscar was arriving. Jones in the back 4 for the Tigers will play the ball forward looking for Tufan. Oh, a slip both by Oscar and then a complete misread of the ball by Jagielka. Sees the ball safely through towards Sarkic, but if Oscar hadn't slipped he would have been clean through in the middle of Stoke City's half. Another slip in the midfield, this time by Laurent, which means McLaughlin can pick his pass. He finds Tufan through to Oscar, he's not offside. Connolly, Sarkic comes out, he gets a piece of the ball, given away again. Slater in the area, Connolly's chance, lifts it over the bar, 8 yards out to the left. What a chance, what a miss. Tufan had it originally, played it through. Connolly looked to have got something on the ball. Sarkic came out, good goalkeeping from him. Slater collected it and from 6 yards out, side-footed it into Connolly's reach. But he's managed to sky it over the crossbar. Slater did well to win the tackle. And then Connolly puts it over the top. It's a poor miss. He'll be disappointed with that. It's with Fox in the centre circle. He will shift it out wide. Oh dear. Well, that was looking for Wilmot. And he heads it out for a throw-in. You can hear what the Stoke fans think. They're now starting to turn as the throw-in is taken. Oscar in the Stoke half, trying to spin away as Smallbone now comes in and rescues the midfield. He goes back to Sarkic, Connolly pressing, Sarkic clears, it's a poor one, headed by Slater. Oscar collects 30 yards out, tries to play the ball awkwardly down the line to Slater, who delivers across, it's over Sarkic. Oh, Tufan had the chance to header, it just goes beyond him. But the roar you can hear is from the away fans. They can sense more chances on the horizon. Stoke are going to make a change. In comes the resulting corner. Free header for Jones. Hull City trying to get out as quickly as they can, but it's led by a trio of Seri, Oscar and Ebiue. The ball's coming straight back towards the area though. Drops down in the box. Brown across the box. Oh, scrambled back in the 6-yard box. Jones got in the way and then Ingram dives on it. Ooh, that was a bit close for comfort from a Hull City point of view. QPR have just pulled one back against Millwall, so it's 2-1 there. All the other scorelines the same as at half-time. And the scoreline is still the same here. Stoke 0, Hull City 0. And the pessimism in me suggests that a draw might be the only thing Hull City are getting at best here. They just can't seem to get the ball down and play up towards the final third. They could do here. Now then, can they prove me wrong as Woods finds Longman. Longman holding on to it, 20 yards out, shoots, drags it wide of goal. A solid connection, and that's causing Sarkic problems.